Well, the winter storm is heading for the Treasure Valley. We've got a lot to talk about, so let's get to it. Here's a look at our current temperatures. It's been warming up slowly in the Treasure Valley. 27 degrees in Boise, Ontario, a mountain home. But look out in Jordan Valley. Above the inversion, temperatures are warmer, even though it's higher in elevation. 33 degrees there. Twin Falls also. They're also above the inversion, and they've warmed up to 39, which is where Boise, Ontario, mountain home would be most likely if we weren't stuck under this layer of cold air that's been trapped in the valley. And this layer of cold air, this inversion, is going to really complicate this storm as it comes blowing in. What would just be rain, instead is going to be snow, freezing rain, and rain, all because of our good friend, the inversion. Here's a look at our temperatures across the region right now. We've got a war going on, folks, between very cold air out across the plains, Billings at 1, Casper at 0, and warm air building in from the Pacific. Reno's at 51, San Francisco 53. This warm air is surging inward. It's surging above us right now. If you actually go up, it gets warmer. But Boise trapped under that inversion. That's why temperatures are still chilly. But Twin Falls is starting to see some of that warm air building in at 39 degrees. And where these two air masses collide is where you get precipitation. That's why we're seeing snow stretching all the way from Washington back down in toward eastern Idaho. So that's how things stand right now. We do have some winter weather advisories in effect, primarily for the west central mountains here, and then further down into the Treasure Valley. This has been extended because things are going to be quite messy tomorrow. A winter storm warning in effect for both Custer and Blaine County as well. So be careful traveling tomorrow. Here's a look at the satellite picture. You can see a lot of precipitation coming in, a lot of freezing rain falling right now around Walla Walla, Washington. Lots of snow coming into the Blues. We're going to see the snow pushing south overnight, primarily after midnight. So today should be fine. Just some scattered snow showers through the remainder of the evening. But as this moisture surges inward and comes in overnight, it's going to bring us some snow. And we'll probably see the snow lasting until about, I think, maybe 6, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's hard to say exactly when it's going to change over because the atmosphere is just so complicated right now. But we will see that change over to freezing rain, and I'm guessing it'll be right around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, just in time for the morning commute. Now, by that time, you see this is at 8. Boise's got 33/100ths of an inch of precipitation. That translates to about 1 to 3 inches of snow. So I think the Treasure Valley has a good shot of about 1 to 3 inches overnight, and then the freezing rain will fall on top of that here overnight. So that's not a whole lot of fun. Heavier precipitation up in the mountains, and it'll be mostly in the form of snow until late tomorrow afternoon. And this map here real quick shows you where all the snow is going to be hit the hardest. You can see the central mountains of Idaho getting hit pretty well as this thing comes through. All right, let's take a look now and see the setup. Here's the storm again. You can see it pretty well. This moisture coming in from the Pacific, warm air building from California, very cold air up here. We're kind of right on the boundary, so tomorrow morning we'll see that snow changing to freezing rain and then eventually over to rain tomorrow afternoon. Treasure Valley looking at highs right around the freezing mark tomorrow. And again, we're going to see just scattered rain showers tomorrow afternoon after this stuff comes through. But tomorrow morning, the commute could be very, very tricky. Give yourself plenty of time to get to where you need to go. West Central Mountains, generally 3 to 5 inches, but some places could see as much as a foot on the higher peaks, and places like Riggins aren't going to see any snow. It's just going to be rain for you. Further east, we're going to be seeing a mix of rain and snow. It'll be snow for the most part, and then we'll see some rain coming in later in the day. Generally 3 to 5 inches. That's a good estimate for most of the area. And then the Magic Valley, you're going to be way too warm to get in on all the snow. Just rain for you guys, breezy, temperatures into the mid-30s. That's what you get for being above the inversion. All right, let's take a look now at our 7-day forecast. Again, we're going to see most of the active weather happening tomorrow morning for that commute. Watch out for the freezing rain. Roads could be very slippery. And then pretty quiet after that. Just another quick storm coming through Friday, maybe bringing us a mix of some rain and snow.
So we've got snow and freezing rain.
Yeah, snow tonight, 1 to 3 inches for the Treasure Valley. Freezing rain falling on top of that starting around 6, 7 a.m. and then changing over to rain late morning.
Okay, it kind of makes me wish that I was in elementary school again. I wake up early and going,
snow
is school
day.
gonna,
Yeah.
exactly, is school going to be
we'll
canceled?
We'll have to see. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
Terrific. Thanks so much, Adam. That snow can